Good morning, everyone. This is Stephen Pugh of the Home Bible College. I want to do a lecture for the benefit of the fourth year students of the Home Bible College. This is lecture number 31. The Christian minister and his fellow ministers. That's the question I want to talk about just now. The minister does not work alone. This is a given. This is a given in Scripture, and all ministers work together. Now, in the New Testament churches, there were always more than one leader in each church, and they are often referred to as elders. Now, an elder is anybody in the church that's an older man of God who serves the Lord in the ministry of the word. Okay, so that person may be an evangelist or a pastor or a teacher, whatever, but they are all elders together. It's very important that ministers learn to listen and to understand each other, and to appreciate one another. Pastors and teachers traditionally don't understand evangelists, and evangelists don't understand pastors. And this is a great problem. Charles Finney had a tremendous difficulty in this regard. Many ministers treated him with great skepticism, not because of his theology or because of his manner of working, but because they just didn't understand him, and he unfortunately didn't understand them. So he emphasizes this a great deal. It's a little bit like a shepherd trying to understand a fisherman, or a fisherman trying to understand a shepherd. However, the more that pastors and evangelists and other ministers work together, the more they can come to understand each other. You see, only by listening and only by trying to understand and to imagine the way in which other ministers think and the way in which they work do people become aware and appreciative of one another. Now, this concept of working together is well known in the world. It's well known in terms of teams, such as in a football team or in a baseball team. They know that it's not about the individual, it's about the team. And so it goes without saying that ministers within a church will spend time together. Now, this can be extended to people beyond the church walls with other ministers of other churches. We're not expecting people, and we wouldn't ever expect people to have to be dominated by other churches. We wouldn't expect other churches to come along and tell us how to do things that we do, but we would expect to be able to talk together and learn from one another. Now, we can learn from one another by copying what each other's do, or we can learn from one another by seeing what other people do that we wouldn't do ourselves. So we can learn in all sorts of ways. And it is necessary and it is beneficial for ministers to come together in privacy for prayer and for heart-to-heart and mind-to-mind discussion. No individual minister or evangelist or pastor or teacher understands it all. We all have a little bit of knowledge about what we're supposed to do. And so it's very important that we come together and we learn from one another. And ministers might take opportunities of meeting together for personal, for educational, and for spiritual development. Now, this depends a certain amount on the unanimity that they'll have together. Unanimity in terms of theology and in terms of operation. People think different things about theology, and people think different things about how to operate in ministry. There needs to be a certain amount of unanimity to enable them to do this. But if it can be done, it is a great blessing to ministers, especially as they set out in ministry. Well, God bless you. I look forward to catching up with you next time. Have a great day. Bye for now.